traps across the floor might go off suddenly. It's hard to be in love. Your lips, regrets. You think you got
That
me.
one. I need to hit that button, not that button. That button turns it on and off and turns it into photo mode. Ugh. All right, guys, take two. What's up, everybody? I am in downtown Phoenix. I'm further testing out my travel kit for Japan. Got the Bellroy 10 liter with me. Got the 24-120 on the Z6iii. I got the 40 mil f2 as well. It all fits in this bag very nicely with the Action 4. I am rocking the ND32 on it. I am filming in log today on the Action because I really want to capture that full color profile with full depth, color depth. I need to get some ND filters for my Nikon kit too, so I can get that in raw, that in log. But today we're going to be mostly on the Action 4. It is my birthday weekend. She's driving me around and allowing me to just do what I love to do, which is photography and make videos for you guys. So you better watch it. You better freaking watch it. All right, let's get out of here. Let's start shooting.
Find another way back home. I don't wanna go.
All right, guys, what's up? Been out for a few hours. I got the 24-120 still on the Z6iii. Starting to fatigue a little bit with holding it, but the huge grip, the ergonomics of this camera are amazing. And because of that, I'm not super tired yet, and I got the 40 as a backup if it happens. So far, it seems like this kit might be working for Japan. I do enjoy the focal range of having that 24-120 zoom range. It's actually made for some pretty creative shots while I'm out here. All right, guys, we are halfway through. I just switched to the 40 mil right here. Boom. We're gonna grab some food and maybe a cerveza or two, like I do. But so far, I mean, yeah, it's definitely starting to wear on my hands. But we've been out here for 2.5 hours, and so now I'm gonna switch to the smaller lens and see if that's gonna suffice. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it's gonna give me some relief. And I'm probably going to use the smaller lens the majority of the time, and I'm only going to use the 24-120 when it's, a landscape type environment. So anyway, let me get back to eating and having some drinks, and then we'll get back out there and get to shooting. But so far, I'm digging it. This bag is very, very, very comfortable. A little warm on my back, a little bit of sweat on the back, but other than that, it's very comfortable. It sits really nice in the small of my back, which allows me to basically just wear it. It doesn't cut into my neck comfortably. It just sits on the back and comes right across the shoulder like it should. Let me stop rambling. What's up, everyone? Wesley here. I'm back in the studio, and I want to sum up my recent outing to downtown Phoenix where I tested a potential gear for my Japan trip. I am leaving for Japan in less than a week, and I really need one more decision I need your help with. What lens do I take? That is the biggest dilemma I still have. I took out the 24-120 f4 and the 40mm f2 that's on the Z6iii right now, and I found it to be a great combo, but the 24-120 got, as you heard earlier in the video, got pretty heavy after a while. And to be honest with you, it simply doesn't beat a prime when it comes to sharpness and depth of field. Now, I did use longer focal lengths when I was out there in Phoenix, but I spent a surprising amount of time in the 50 to 60mm range. And I already own the 50mm f1.8, which is right here. Now, why didn't I take it? I don't know. But I honestly recently picked up this 35mm f1.4 prime that I took out wine tasting with me, which would be a perfect fit for low light. Either one of these would. Now, the 40mm is the lightest of the bunch, sitting right here in the middle. But do I truly need the speed of the 1.4 or the 1.8? Do I need the S-line lens for that sharpness? Will the 40mm f2 suffice for the majority of the time? It's a tough decision. I remain incredibly impressed with the Z6iii as a primary photo camera. The files are absolutely a breeze to edit. The colors straight out of the camera are warm and inviting, yet I can still apply my signature look with far less effort than I can with other brands. I stand behind my positive remarks about the ergonomics of the body, but the 24-120 is truly burdensome to handhold for the 2.5 hours that I used it. And I'm not sure I could carry it around all day. And I certainly don't want a lens that just sits in my bag, making me miss a fleeting moment. This is why I use a wrist strap like this one right here, because I want the camera in my hand, not resting on my side where I can't quickly get it pulled up, turned on, and the shot had. I really like the camera in my hands when I'm out, and then I put it in my bag when I'm not using it. The 35 and the 50mm primes are about half the weight of the 24-120. I could hold either of them much longer than I would the 24-120, which would likely lead to more shots and less fatigue in Japan. I'll be doing a full review of the Bellroy bag that I took out with me in a future video, but the initial impressions are very good. It meets the most important metric, being very comfortable to wear for long periods. Less weight, although, would only make it more comfortable. So, I don't know. The movable dividers are a feature I never knew I needed, to be honest with you, and I can't believe more manufacturers aren't doing those movable dividers that the Bellroy's doing. So look for a full review in a future video once I get back from Japan after using it for 2 weeks, every single day, nonstop. Right now, I just need your help. I'm just leaving in a few days, so I really need your input immediately. Which lens should I take to Japan? Please drop a comment below and let me know which combination of these 4 lenses you would recommend. The 40mm f2, the smallest and lightest of the bunch. The 35mm f1.4, the most low light of the bunch. Or do I just go up one stop of light and get the 50mm S line, which is much sharper than the 35mm, just gives up one stop of light? Is that the lens I should go for? I'm leaning towards the 35mm and the 40mm combo. I know that sounds odd, but the 40mm is just so light and easy to carry. 35mm will allow me to get a little wider, and it's a low light beast. But again, I need someone who's been to Japan to tell me the best focal lengths they would recommend. And I'm hoping there's a photographer in the comments who has that experience that can share their thoughts. All right, guys, that is it for this one. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe for more. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put a couple more videos together before I leave, so I might have to take a few weeks off while I'm in Japan. But rest assured, when I get back, I'm going to be putting a lot of content out about my trip to Japan. I plan on taking a ton of video footage, a ton of photos. It's a mecca of street photography, and I cannot wait. I am so excited. So please, put your lens combo suggestions in the comments. 24-120, 40mm, 50mm, or just 35, 50mm right here. So 50, 35, 40, or the 24-120. Which 2 lenses would you take and why? All right, guys, that's it for this one. I'm out of here. Peace.